Welcome back, everyone. Today we're doing another episode of Witchy Life Story. It's morning again, and we have more orders already? Looks like we've got another full day ahead of us. Guess we better get it started. Hello, Mick. This is my first time writing to a real witch. So exciting. Anyway, I'm dealing with a stubborn supplier who won't give me what I need. Do you have a charm to change my circumstances? I still have much to do. Yo, Mick, my stomach is in knots. I'm so nervous about this whole being in charge thing. How do I tell people what to do? Are they even gonna like me? You got a potion for that? Hey, I'm Mick. You know how I'm working on the art piece for the festival? Well, I'm trying to look into my inner outer self for that spark, if you know what I mean. So what do you say about helping me achieve my artistic greatness with a potion? Alright, it's time to work. Okay, so I need a star, yellow, and a circle in a circle. I don't see... There's a star here. I assume it's the rosemary. No, the chamomile. Okay, so I need a chamomile. A yarrow. And a blue one. Okay, so white, yellow, and blue. That's what I need. White, yellow, and blue. And this is gonna be a potion, so yeah. It's not the right ones then. Alright, so we need to check why it's not the right ones. That's the chamomile. Yarrow. Should work. This is the yarrow. And the blue one has this circle thing. So yeah. And the star, so I don't get it. This belongs to this. This belongs to this, I assume. And this belongs to this. So the star should be the actual chamomile. It should have worked. No, this one. Star, yellow, and that circle thing. So the white flower, the yellow flower, and the blue flower, it should work. Maybe I need this? No. Okay, we're gonna go over it again. The star comes from this. That's what I understand. Yellow and the blue. Yeah, it should have worked. It does not work. Maybe it is the rosemary and I'm mistaken. Let's try. I doubt it though. No. It's also not that. Maybe I need new fresh ones each day? I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if there are any. Not yet. So basically I need to do a harvest every single day and then water everything so that I have fresh ingredients, I'm assuming, because it didn't work with the other ingredients. We will see if it will work once I'm done here. It will be interesting. Okay, this you cannot. Let's try now. It looks like Ramsey is trying to get my attention. Maybe I should talk to him. You've got something for me? But only if I give you the treat first? Okay. 1 crore treat coming up. Oh wow, is this a rose quartz? Where did you find this? It's a secret, and there's a lot more where that came from. Then let's make a deal. If I give you treats, you find me more crystals, okay? Yay, shiny things. When you find more of these, let me know. Crystals are always useful for witchcraft. So, here we're gonna go try again. It's still not working. So something I'm doing wrong. I guess I'm not picking the right ingredient of at least one of them. I'll try another order first, because I'm pretty baffled to what it can be, since here it shows me chamomile as the star. Let's see other orders. Star, blue, and this thing. Star is chamomile. Blue. But that... Okay, blue and geranium. Okay. Chamomile, blue, and geranium. Okay. Chamomile, Blue. I assume this was the geranium. Yep. Okay, here it works. Let's see what other orders I have. Star, yellow, and circle in a circle. So it's chamomile is the white, yellow is the yarrow, and orange. It worked. I'm gonna go try again the first one then. Just gonna check again. Oh, it's this symbol. Then this. Okay. So we need rosemary. And then geranium. What was the last one? Rosemary, geranium. In a circle. So geranium and then the orange. Which one is geranium? Yeah. It worked. Finished. All done. So we have to go and give it. Okay, so we have to see who gets what. Not only do I need to make deliveries today, but I also have to check in on yesterday's deliveries. That full moon ritual better work, or else this is going to be a very long 2 weeks. So let's check first on them. First check-in, hopefully everything with the spell went smoothly. And if it didn't, I better not hear about it. At least it's a beautiful day. Maybe getting stuck here for 2 weeks won't be so bad if the weather stays like this. Nick, hello. Good. Ruth looks like she returned to normal. Ruth, I was on my way to see you. Oh, do you have that spell I requested? Spell? What spell? It's marinating. Don't worry, I didn't order another spell. Oh, phew. Though I suppose I now know what excuse you'll use when lying. Why are all old ladies so conniving? You'll understand when you've seen as much as we have. Anyway, why were you coming to see me? Oh right, I was just gonna ask if the spell worked out. I used the reconnect incense before leaving for my walk. Oh, sorry for interfering then. Somehow I think that means they're working. But you're supposed to reconnect with the village, right? Which you are a part of, at least for the time being. A long walk helps me reground when I'm feeling out of sorts. Do you ever go on long walks? Not really. I don't need to reground. I'm pretty happy where I am. All the time? Well, not when my granny's breathing down my neck because I messed up or whatever. I guess getting sent to a village to help a bunch of people I don't know wasn't ideal either. Should I not be happy? You notice Ruth staring off at the village in the distance. She has a sad smile on her face. I am curious to see how much you can help our little village. I imagine it must feel like an overwhelming task. You don't know us, we don't know you, and yet we're relying on each other. What happened to Flora? Change. Some we were prepared for, some we weren't. At some point I started feeling like I couldn't keep up. A failing harvest festival was the consequence. That all sounds very cryptic. I suppose it does. Perhaps even after all these years, I'm still trying to process it. Do you actually like Flora? Haha, of course I do. It's just at my age you start reflecting a bit more and realize how much you still don't know and how much you could have done but didn't. Still sounds pretty cryptic to me. Don't you ever have thoughts or feelings too hard to put into words? That sounds like effort. Yes, I guess it kind of is. Because to have thoughts and feelings like that, you have to think about your thoughts and feelings, right? Usually yes. Yeah, no. Anyway, I should probably continue on my walk. This village needs its mayor to be in tip-top shape. Sure, I should be on my way too. What is this feeling? Is something the matter? No, nothing at all. Are you sensing the color red? But Ruth isn't wearing red. In fact, you don't see any red around you at all. Are you sure? Yep. Nope, I'm sure. I should really be going though. Witchy duty calling and all. Bye. You run away from Ruth. Red usually means something with attraction or appreciation. Maybe there's some connection between Ruth and the color red. Maybe something to do with her connection to Flora. I've just never had a feeling like this before. I should take a note of this in my grimoire. Let's check on Jean. You arrive at Jean's cafe and peek inside. Do I really have to check in on Jean? If it's anything like yesterday, at least it'll be quick. Though I wonder if I'll have those weird feelings again. But I don't like Jean, so I doubt it. Doesn't seem like he's trying to burn the place down today. That's good. Maybe I'll just tell Ramsey I paid a visit and a sneak. Do you need something? Jean walks up as you're peeking through the window. I was just stopping by to ask how the potion worked out yesterday. Want to come inside? Sure. You and Jean go into the cafe. Jean walks behind the counter. All the cakes and cookies are so fancy. What's something this fancy doing in a town this small? Would you like a slice of cheesecake? Yes, please. Jean brings over the most decadent slice of cheesecake you've ever seen. It's dark chocolate with a chocolate crust and shaving on top. This might be a lot of chocolate. You take a bite. It is indeed a lot of chocolate, but oh my gosh, this is amazing. Thank you. I made this last night for our anniversary. Mel liked it, so I decided to make another one for today. She liked the potion too, by the way. Why does Jean look so uncomfortable? Is there something going on here? Mel says spells can help people. Is that true? Of course. Magic can solve anything. I see. Mel tries lots of spells at home. Jean looks over at the trash can. Do you need a spell for some... No. Oh, okay. I'm working on Madeleines for the festival. Oh, are those a type of cookie? They're cake. Do you have any ready? Can I try one? I'm still working on them. Is it a complex recipe? Lots of technique. I could probably make a spell to help. Did you say something wrong? If you want. A customer. Jean stares at you. Don't mind me, I need to get going anyways. Thanks for the cheesecake, it was incredible. Thank you. You leave the cafe. I guess that was only a little awkward. And I got a delicious cake out of it. I feel like there's a lot of artistry in Jean's work. Is it happening again? Purple this time. Why am I suddenly sensing purple? The cake definitely wasn't purple. Did he slip something funny in there? Maybe it's because I said there was artistry in Jean's work. Yeah, that seems more likely. These feelings are so strange though. I'm going to make a note in my grimoire. Don't remember who else there was. I think this guy. Devin. These check-ins have gone well so far. I do wonder what those strange feelings I've been having are though. You walk into a music studio. Mick, my new friend. I didn't order a spell, did I? No. I'm just checking in on how the home blessing went. Oh, it was really lovely. Ruth got into it and cooked Nisha and me a huge dinner. We could barely finish all the food. Devin looks away as if they suddenly remembered something. Is everything alright? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm just thinking about music. Oops, are you in the middle of composing things? Sort of. More like in the middle of thinking about what kind of things I should be composing. I can get going then if you want. I was just planning on stopping by real quick anyway. No, it's not a problem. Actually, I was thinking about taking a little tea break. Would you want to join me? Would I? There's nothing more relaxing. Yay, let me get the wire going. You take a seat at a little table in the music studio. Devin brings over a tray with 2 mugs, cream and honey. Do you need help with anything? Don't worry, I think I've got... Suddenly Devin trips over their feet. You get up and catch them and the tray just in time. Are you okay? Ish, yeah. I guess I shouldn't talk and carry things at the same time. At least everything seems alright. Let's get it on the table before anything else too exciting happens. Devin pours the tea into the mugs. So this is a music studio. Yep. There are a lot of instruments here too. It's great. Can you play all of them? Haha, no. I mostly play guitar, but I can also play the piano. Can I hear you play something? Oh, never mind. You don't have to if you don't want to. Thanks. It's not that I don't want to. It just takes me a bit to work up the courage. You should probably save your courage for the festival then. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Devin starts to look a little queasy. Maybe it's time to talk about something else. So, how do you like Flora so far? It's lovely. Everyone has been really welcoming, even though they all seem a little on edge. I guess it is pretty busy time right now. My village isn't too dissimilar when we're busy preparing for the festival. Have you made any more friends? Just you so far. Nisha says she will introduce me to some of her friends soon though. Suddenly Devin grows serious. What's up? I have a question for you. Sure, ask away. You don't seem like that bad of a person. Gee, thanks. Sorry, that came out wrong. What I mean to ask is, why? Why what? Why don't you have any friends, other than me of course? Too much drama. If I have to hear two witches argue about the magical properties of rosemary one more time, I don't even know. If rosemary calls to you, then just use the rosemary. That doesn't sound like a friendship though. I mean, people you just hang out with. And do what? Just talk, like what we're doing right now. I guess I've spent most of my time with just my gran. We would attend the occasional ritual, but my gran is pretty solitary most of the time. I thought the Fontizels were an illustrious family though. We are, but I guess you could say that they don't like me much. I'm too much according to them. If it wasn't for Gran, I don't think I would have been trained as a witch at all. I'm sorry, but you must be pretty close to your Gran then. Yeah, but she still tells me no all the time too. Flora sounds like a pretty big change for you then. I suppose it is. Don't worry, I'll help you figure it out. That's what friends are for. Thanks. I appreciate it really. Of course, if you ever want to talk about anything, I'll be here ready with tea. Well, I should probably get back to work. Music doesn't write itself, unfortunately. Yeah, I can head out. Glad the home blessing was successful. See ya. Bye. Devin is really sweet, but I wonder if their nervousness will prevent them from following their dreams. This feeling again? The color white? Why am I thinking about that right now? I guess it tends to represent dreams and hope and stuff. What are these feelings though? Is this why Ramsey wanted to check in with people? I'll write this last one in my grimoire too. Maybe I'll ask Ramsey and see if he knows anything about them. Okay, so now we have to do the errands we have. Let's see which ones, because I can't remember by now. Alright. Mel needed a charm. You walk into Mel's office and see her seated at her desk. She's looking down at a stack of paper on her desk intensely while mumbling something. She looks swamped, but... Mel, I have your... Okay, where's the charm? Is that it? Is that my spell? Mel snatches the spell from your hands. An overcome charm, yes! Made of rosemary, calendula, and... Do I sense geranium? Wow, how did you know? Oh, I'm just a long-time subscriber to Coventpolitan. Oh, right. You know it? Of course you know it. I do all their rituals. I was doing one just now when you walked in. The morning go-getter ritual. Have you tried it? No. How silly of me. Of course you haven't. I'm sure you do much bigger rituals than that. Do you do big rituals? I asked another silly question, didn't I? Though I have another question. I promise this one isn't silly. Okay, but I really have to... You see, I recently tried a ritual from Coventpolitan that I don't think worked as it should have. But I'm sure it was me and not the ritual. I'm sure the editors at Coventpolitan are very strict about the content in their publication. Anyways, this ritual, I was looking to gain some insight into a particular problem, and this ritual suggested drinking tea made from a specific mushroom. So I went to the woods and foraged what I thought was the correct mushroom, but oh no. And dare I say, wowza! I definitely experienced something, just don't ask me what. So, do you know what I possibly did wrong? Don't worry about it. Those rituals aren't worth the effort. But if others had the same problem, do you think I should write to the magazine and complain? Probably not worth the effort. If someone else had a problem, they probably already wrote a magazine to complain. I suppose that could be true. Time to get subject off Coventpolitan. So, what's the big task you have today? It's a doozy, alright? I thought I had it settled a month ago. But of course something comes up and sends all my planning out the window. And of course they charge you 10 times more anytime you need a supplier at the last minute. But people need to relieve themselves, and we can't have that happening in the bushes. The portable toilets. Yes, the portable toilets. And I figured a spell would help me. I don't think this charm will help you to find toilets. I know where to find toilets. It's about getting those who have toilets to take me seriously and give me the toilets. Gotcha. Then show him who's boss. Fantastic. The festival won't be ruined after all. Ruined? Yes. Not a single thing can go wrong with this festival or everything will be ruined. Our reputation is at stake. It sounds like you're under a lot of pressure. Of course I am. The mayor depends on me to see this through. The fate of Flora is in my hands. Is this the first festival you've helped organize? No, I've helped organize the Floralia festival for the past 5 years or so. But this year just feels different. The mayor has stepped aside, whether or not she'll admit it. Our chief builder has injured himself, so now we have to rely on my goofball brother. And even though I'm super excited to have a real witch in town, I can't help but feel like, successful or not, this festival is going to be the beginning of a new life in Flora. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all this, but there's no time to get down about that. I need to get those toilets, then figure out the prizes for the pickle eating contest. And after that, we still need to put together the performance schedule. I wonder how Devin's compositions are coming along. I'll have to check in with them about that. Logistics. But everything's fine because we have magic. That's right. And my magic is the best. Just you wait and see. With you here, all the work in the world will be possible. I think I could get used to this. Mel? Here it is, that feeling. Just your presence is such an inspiration. Time to tell those portable toilets who's boss. You do that. I will. Then I shall leave you to it. Farewell, Mel. Okay, so we did Mel. We have 2 more. Jonas first needs a potion. I don't know which potion he needs. Can't remember. You arrive at Jonas's house and knock on the door. Hello? No one answers. You put your ear to the door and hear someone rustling inside. Well, if he's not going to answer the door, I leave the potion outside. You go to leave the potion outside when suddenly the door opens. The potion! Quick, get inside. Jonas grabs you by the arm and pulls you into his home. Hey! It's trashed with clothes thrown everywhere. Let go of me! Right, sorry about that. Listen, I need your help. You already have the potion. We'll get to that, but first I need to know. Does this outfit look leadership enough? Your next line is, yes, Jonas, you look like a boss. Yes, Jonas. You look like a boss. Wait, what? Gee, thanks. I really needed a confidence boost. How did you... Obviously, I tried all my shirts, then decided on this one. Duh. No, I'm talking about... Oh, right, the potion. So, do I just drink it? Hang on, I'm the witch here. That's why I'm asking you about the potion. You give up. I give up. Yes, you just drink the potion. And the bottle's been properly sterilized and stuff? Yep. Cool, cool. Jonas starts shifting back and forth. I think I know what's up. There's nothing to be nervous about. Nervous? Who's nervous? Not me, that's who. Then can I go now? No. I mean, totally sure, but also, can you stay? It's just, my older sister Mel gets that, what is it? Convepolitan magazine. Oh no, here we go. And I've seen what happens when Mel drank that mushroom tea. You really don't need to worry about any of that happening with this potion. The spell is completely safe, made by trained witch and all. If you say so. Here goes nothing then. Jonas chugs the potion, polishing it off in one go. It kind of makes you want to mess with him. But you shouldn't. But you want to. It's road time. Did the planets just change alignment? No, you just chugged the entire potion. Guess I should get started on the anti-toad antidote. You're joking. You have to be joking. My first day on the job and I've already screwed up? I just want to do a good job at this job, I know everyone just thinks I'm some young punk, and maybe they're not wrong about that, but my boss put me in charge, so I want to make him proud, Actually, I kind of don't. Huh? Making people proud isn't something I'm particularly good at. Right, Nisha mentioned you being a flunky witch or something. How does Nisha know? But it's not like you wanna fail, right? Of course not. So maybe it's sort of the same but still different. people seem to grow in all sorts of ways. Some just need different fertilizers. Yeah, different fertilizers than others. That came out weird. You're a plant person, so I tried to make a plant analogy, but don't worry, I get it. Oh good, words aren't exactly my forte. They're not exactly mine either. Anyways, I guess I should let you get on with your day. Yeah, but about the side effects, you'll be fine. But you know where to find me if anything weird happens. Cool, will do. Good luck on your first day. I'm gonna sign off now and continue this the next time. I like the graphics and how the game is made basically. And also the fact that it's about magic and potions and to make the orders and all this. I like the backstory as well. And the characters, they're varied enough, so it's not boring. So in all, I'm surprised for the better by this kind of game, because I didn't think I would like it much. But I do. It's just a lot to read, so if you don't like a lot of reading and a lot of story in your game, then this is definitely not for you, because there's a lot of reading involved, as you could see. The story unfolds slowly with all these chats, so it's interesting to me, even though I usually do not like a lot of chats and reading inside the games, because I don't have the patience for it, but it's quite interesting, I have to say, so I will keep at it as well and see how it unfolds. So for now, I'm pleasantly surprised. Also, the music is great. It works with a gamepad, so you're covered. If you like magic, if you like story-rich games, give it a shot and see what you think. So thank you for watching, and if you like what you saw and would like to support my channel, as always, click the like and subscribe.